Go.
Hi, the Tightwad sisters, Sharon and Rosie. And we went to the movies last night and we saw something that we both been waiting for. I think me more so than you.
Yes.
Operation Finale. It's about Adolf Eichmann. High up.
All the names.
I only need the other one. High way up in the Nazi army. And I guess he was a general. Well, they call him the architect of the whole thing. And this was in 1960, and they got a tip that he was hiding out in Buenos Aires. So they put a team together to go down there to kidnap him, to bring him to Jerusalem for trial. They wanted him to stand trial for all his war atrocities. And it was played by Ben Kingsley, played the German guy. Absolutely phenomenal. And this kid, well, he's not a kid, he's a man.
Not about phenomenal, but he was very good.
We're not on the same. We're not
on the same page with this movie.
We're not on the same page with this movie. A friend of ours, Joe, went with us to the movies last night, and he is more like on her side. And my girlfriend Terry and her husband.
I just have to say this, okay? My whole house electricity went out, and I know I'm not supposed to be doing things like this, but that man came down, and for 5.5 hours in 105-degree heat, when I tell you sweltering heat, he fixed my house
power line outside. Thank you, Joe.
The whole big thing.
We just went to dinner with him.
I can't even say thank you enough.
Yeah, we went to dinner.
Nobody would have done that for me.
So we went out to dinner tonight. We took him to dinner tonight. And,
thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. So we were talking about it over dinner tonight. He said he could have waited for video for it. And my girlfriend Terry and her husband Vincent went today to see it. And Terry liked it more. Vincent said the same thing. There wasn't enough action in it.
No, it was. It was a story. It was a movie. It was a movie. It was a story. It was interesting. Slow, though.
My cousin Sue saw it today, too, and she liked it, too. But I got to tell you that I didn't like it. I absolutely loved it. I love, we have different tastes in movies. The sappy love story, I'm all over that, but I love true history stories. It didn't have to have a lot of action.
I love true history stories.
It was a little slow if you listen to what everybody else is saying. It was a character study of them.
To set the story up.
The guy the movie was centered around, the actor's name was Oscar Isaac. Mm-hmm. He kind of looks a little bit like George Clooney. I don't remember seeing him in anything else. He's a real good-looking guy. So he was part of this team that built this relationship with him because they had him in a safe house for a while.
Hence this. If anybody didn't see the movie, you're not going to understand what this is.
Yeah,
after they took him, they put him in a safe house. In a room.
And they couldn't get out of Buenos Aires for like days and days because of the airplane situation.
They kept this on him. It's goggles with white tape. He sat like this, so he didn't know where he was or who he was talking to in the beginning.
Yeah. So, I absolutely think
the eye holes weren't there on his, but I'm claustrophobic.
She had to put the eye holes in.
I'm afraid if they were all white, I'd be like, oh, I'm not liking this.
Absolutely has Oscar written all over it.
It does.
I think Ben Kingsley was phenomenal in this.
He was.
Playing the German.
He was very, very good.
And
he was.
He now has a wife and a child, 2 children,
two kids.
It just they got a tip. I'm not going to say any more about it, but they showed him with his family and everything. And then, but the sad thing is, I'm not going to. Everybody's going to see this. This was really.
It was good, but it's not a movie to go to the movies to see. I
disagree.
The Jewish community will go and see it.
There's a lot of footage. There's a lot of acting of reenacting a lot of things that happen, and then at the end there's a lot of footage, like real footage.
Which, and I closed my eyes.
Yeah, she can't see that. She can't see none of that.
I can't look at that. That's very disturbing to me. I'm surprised I even went to see this movie.
She's not into these kind of movies at all.
I believe I was one of those people one time. I know. I remember sitting there going, she is weirder than we thought she was.
No, when she was a kid and she saw a Hitler film in school one time, she freaked out. She left the classroom. She ran out.
I can't look.
My mom had to go to school to get her.
Can't look at
she just can't even see anything to do with Hitler.
Ooh,
she just can't. It just takes her breath away.
Yes.
But anyway, the guy, this Oscar Isaac, He needs.
He
to
was
get in
so good in
He
it.
needs Academy Award nomination.
He
I don't know how they're
was
going to do it. They're going to give both of them as supporting actors.
Mark our words.
Yeah.
He's going to be an Academy Award
And
nominee.
so's Ben Kingsley.
So
and
is
if they're
Ben
not,
Kingsley.
then there's something wrong. And
No, they
so's
will
this
be.
movie. This movie's going to be Academy Award nominated too. I didn't recognize none of the other people in there. There was
one guy. He was in Jimmy Fallon. He's a comedian. Crazy acting comedian. Plays an unbelievable role. I don't know what his name is in it. But you'll recognize it. Bulgy eyes, balding. Yeah, he was really good.
Everybody that was part of that team.
I can't say anymore.
Oh, you just want to take that off?
No, I'm not coming out of character.
Sorry. But the team was one girl. She was a doctor, and she had to be part of the team. I don't recognize any of them, but I thought they were all amazing.
The whole cast was good.
Everybody, and it took my breath away. And some of the scenes were, how many?
6 minutes.
Okay, we got to go. We're going to vote for this.
We're going to vote because, I am actually, because it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I'm going to give it 3. Because the acting was superb. It was. I'm going to say that.
You got to hold them up because you're out of your...
I'll just show you mine. I'm doing 3. Okay? That's what I think. 3. Can't see what I'm doing.
I don't know if you can see them all. I gave her 5.
Okay. It wasn't that good. But I'll tell you what. I
gave
give
it
movies 5 and she don't, and so this is where we're at
This
right
is
now.
where we're at with this.
It was a good movie. It was. It wasn't my cup of tea at all.
Yeah, it wasn't. And even Joe said he could see, you could went to video. There's no action. It's very slow moving. It's the trial. It's all kinds of stuff going on.
Like the movie that we seen, the bridge, that one. That was good.
What bridge?
The Bridge Between Us, or whatever it was, with Tom Hanks.
Oh, The Spy.
Yes, but it was called Bridge. The movie had
Bridge of Spies.
Is that what it's called?
Bridge of Spies, yeah.
That was good. And that had really not a whole lot of action either. That was good. That was
okay,
good.
well, I say...
But anyway, she says 5.
If you're like me,
7:21.
and you like history movies that are real, and at the end they showed the real people and what was happening and all the old pictures and old footage,
and
to me,
no action,
it was absolutely a 5. I loved it.
If you're just sitting there going, it's for you. All right, I out. 7:30. All right, we don't know what's coming out next week. There's a few good movies we really want to see. We don't know what they are. We'll surprise you.
Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next Thursday.
All right.
Have a good week.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Did you find it?
I can't find it. I can't see.